Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Total Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires Part 14 of my Tilean campaign for Patreon supporters. Thank you, Patreon supporters. You're such a... you're a real Christmas treat, aren't you? Last time we had a poll. The poll was, should we push deep? Should we do Operation Badlands Strike? Or should we just hold back for a bit and wait for the Empire and hopefully some other allies to turn up? And the poll mostly said, let's wait for assistance, because advancing into uninhabitable climate regions is not great, to be honest. Our casualty replenishment isn't very good to start off with. And, you know, then you add in the fact that you get minus 15%, and frankly, it's amazing that we actually get any replenishment. So, yeah, we're just gonna chill. We're basically gonna try and hold back the Greenskins, kill any stacks that appear, and wipe them out. And then use that.
I am gifted.
In fact, are we? Okay, we're replenishing there. We'll wait there. You are not replenishing at all. And you're in a city. Oof. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, buddy. Okay, we might have to pull you out of Stone Mine Tower and back to Matorka, I think. Let's grab that. Crooked Movement just gets have taken Karak Asgaraz, which is fine, I guess. And for some reason, Sylvania have Iron Rock. Again, big question mark there. Now, if we can maybe get the... What I want to do is try and get... If we can get them to attack Kazakarak and Black Crack, those are probably the main recruitment grounds for Grimgor. If we knock those out, it should really knock him on his arse. He's lost a lot of territory recently. The Empire's regained it. I'm hoping the Empire can turn their prodigious might to come to bear against the Greenskin threat. Meanwhile, the High Elves are still dealing with Malekith, who I thought he was dead, but he looks like he's back in a big way, or at least for the moment anyway, because of course as soon as Chaos turn up, and I think there is a second wave, as we've learned in my Hellebron campaign, he's fucked. But to be honest, the sooner he's fucked, the better, although obviously that means that the High Elves will then have something else to fight. But once that's dealt with, I'm hoping everyone will just pile on Grimgor, because God knows I need it. I think, I get the feeling that the Greenskins get additional bonuses for capturing certain settlements, and so that's probably why they're so fucking ludicrously strong. These guys got 85 fucking weapon strength. How does... They got 56 armor pit. No wonder they tear my Republican Guard apart. Jesus. No wonder. So we're going to try and lure... Well, first we need to take out this guy, because he's being he's a legendary hero as well, which is a nightmare. So we need to deal with him. God knows how, though. And then I need to get the Empire to try and, like, focus on something. Do we have... What is a Master Duelist good? I don't know. I don't know. What? Do we have anything here? So... Well, that... sounds awful. In your region. That just sounds awful. That just sounds fucking abominable. Is there anything here that's actually good? Construction costs, research rates. Oh, hello. This could be interesting. More tax rate. Could be worth it. Don't know if it's worth 5k. Public order. How? There's 20 turns. Fuck it. Fuck it. Enjoyed that, Borgut, you big twat. Oh, I fucking hate that guy. Is there anything here that's good? What's right down the bottom? I'm thinking. Renegade Crown, meh. Amulet of Pasta, meh. Embraces of Sun could be good. Chest of Sustenance, minus upkeep production, that's good. Seed of Emerald Collar is nice. We pop that on Borgio. You know, he's going to continue to just be pretty tanky. He's not as... I mean, I've definitely had tankier characters. If his job is be tanky, he is, at best, adequate at it. I mean, I think his melee defenses are just a bit shit. Considering he's supposed to be, you know, super survival. I mean, that's basically his thing, isn't it? He's just super survivable. Because he's pretty much shit at everything else. So you'd hope that would be his job, but he's just not even particularly good at that. You know, I can't throw him to a melee and be like, okay, he'll be fine, and he'll just tie people up. I come back and he's running off the battlefield half dead. Never mind. That's beside the point. Right, hopefully with this nice bonus to doing stuff against agents. What was that sentence? That wasn't even a proper sentence. Oh, hello. I didn't even see you there. It says Pyrrhic Victory. What if we run away? Okay. That, I feel like, is... Although it says Valiant Defeats, so... God, where did that army even come from? Fucking hell. Alright. No problem. Didn't see him coming, but that's okay. Look at the little guy waddle. He's adorable if he wasn't so fucking dangerous. Fortunately, my garrison, all three of them, are here to slow him down. Good job, guys. Hooray! If only that was all they had. Good. Okay. Okay, so our few units of garrison are being used as basically speed bumps. And also to shore up the weaker part of my line. Yeah, well, we've been fighting them for a while, haven't we? But we've pushed them back. We've pushed them back. So we've got some Savage Orc Ball Boys on the flanks here being picked off by our crossbows. Yes, we're corner camping. I mean, what else do you want me to do? Giving some Black Orcs and Orc Biggins a little bit of a sucking off there. I forgot to turn on my artillery. I turned them off because they were shooting at the big things, and then I forgot to turn them back on. So, oopsie. However, the line is holding fairly well to start off with. We do have another Colossal Squig charging in, though, and we've got a little flank charge there. This gives us room for Ortho's Unlucky Organ. The speed bump works, apart from the fact they're just pushing through, and then the Arachnorok Spider just doesn't stop and charges straight into my Pervace crossbowman. So this thing needs to die, which means all crossbows are now focused on killing the spider. We've brought its armour, its melee defense and melee attack down, so that could give us a little bit longer, but it's wrecked our line. Our formation is toast. Our left flank is struggling. Borgio's running around trying to deal with some Savage Orc Ball Boy Biggins that charged straight through our lines. Just pulled through and survived somehow. It's just an absolute mess. The battle's evolved into absolute chaos. That spider, though, is retreating. We've taken the spider down. That's something. Wurzag. I mean, we need to kill Wurzag. If we can kill Wurzag, it might ruin his army's morale. The Black Orcs, though, are just carving through everything. With 87 weapon strength, they don't really... Yeah, I mean... Yeah. And good melee attack as well. Which means they're going to hit, and they're going to hit very hard. Which means my Republican Guard they hold for a while, but, I mean, their armor's made of paper, it's the Black Orcs. And our melee line is shrinking rapidly, which is not good. The spider is down! The spider's down. Poor old Telsian is blowing himself up. The left flank has collapsed. Fortunately, Ortho's Unlucky Organ is crewed by Slayers, and as such, they're actually not bad in melee combat. They're actually fairly good. This thing does have an ability where it can like blow itself up, but I'm trying it now, and it doesn't seem to actually do anything. It just seems to explode one of your cannons, and that seems to be it. It doesn't actually seem to kill anything. Our cavalry's found an opening on the right flank and are coming round to try and help with dealing with some of these units and try and sort of like cause a bit of a rout. It is. We have the upper hand, but I think only for as long as our missile units have cover. Cavalry charging into the rear. Getting a nice charge off on those hill goblins. The Usinger's challengers are two-hand sworded cavalry, which means they do have armor-piercing attacks, although, you know, nowhere near as good as Black Orcs, apparently. Borgio's taking on Wurzag. Not a fight that Wurzag particularly wants, I think. Another little bit of shades right in the centre there, and it looks like causing a bit of a rout. Army losses finally taking effect, and the Greenskins are out of here. Only just. That was very close. That was very close to breaking through our front line. Okay, barely survived. Good. That is, yep. Good. 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 I think we might have to pull back to the border princes, because I think sitting in an uninhabitable clat is not going to really help me, is it? I need to get out of Dodge. Like, the invasion was fine, but it's not really gonna... Why was that? Oh, maybe it's because she was on a river crossing. Maybe that would have been better. I should have checked, to be honest. It was probably a river crossing battle, wasn't it? Probably a river crossing battle. Okay. I mean, that army came from down here, didn't it? What the fuck?
They are no more.
Okay, let's kill you.
My path is revealed. You have need of me?
And then I think we're going to retreat.
Direct me. I will not obey.
We're going to keep forces around here to keep an eye on what's going on, and so we can intercept them. But I think sticking around in the Badlands is not going to be a good idea.
Yes, General.
Who can... Right, so what did we lose? Mostly Republican Guard, as is tradition. As is tradition. Plus the unlucky organ. To be honest, that never really seemed to do that much damage. I'm going to be savagely honest here. Let's get you guys. And then we could get the galloping guns. Don't know. You know what? Let's get some of you. Let's do that. Let's give you replenishment, because, yep, we're going to need that. So, okay. So now we're replenishing. That's better. That's more like it. Creeping Death of Death. Oh my god, yes. This is what we needed. Look at this. Ah, the Empire's arrived. So finally. Those fucking guys. We've been fighting back the Greenskin menace for, oh, donkey's turns. And now they've rocked up. Yeah, we're gonna pull back. We're gonna basically hold the border princes. If the Empire start making inroads, we can join them. No, let's not upgrade Stone Mine Tower, because that doesn't seem like a good idea, does it? You are still wandering around, which is actually fine, because I want to know what is going on and where. I'm hoping they'll start... I mean, to be honest, there's two things that can happen. Either the Greenskins start diverting forces to deal with the Empire, or alternatively, they keep throwing forces at us. Now, if they divert forces, brilliant. If they throw forces at us, brilliant. Because it means that they'll start losing territory, and then they'll start, like, the they'll keep throwing armies at us, but eventually they'll run out of stuff. So that's the dream. Assault unit is actually a terrible skill, so I might put you in an army one day. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Zarak Zil, you are still sad, but... Oh. Hello. Huh. Okay, sure. Stone Mine Tower is gone. We know that. We're going to try and lure them into attacking the coast, and then when they turn up, ripping them to shreds, one by one. Do not care. Oh my god, there's so many fucking Black Orcs. They're just throwing stacks of Black Orcs and bloody giant squigs at me. I mean, giant squigs aren't too bad, but... Okay, they've got 2 stacks there now. There's another one growing there. Good. Good. The Empire better fucking hurry up. I mean, worst case, we get knocked out of the Border Princes again and have to rebuild our armies, but I'd prefer that not to happen.
Your orders?
Okay.
The Empire!
We'll move you up here.
Welcome to my court.
You can... I don't think they can attack from there, although I'm not 100% sure. So what I'm going to do is actually go here and ambush. People of the Goromadi tribe lost everything they had and are forced to migrate to Kislev. Oh, okay. Well, good for them, I guess.
I have returned. The lady wills it.
Okay, we've got a couple of stacks here. There's a stack there. Ekrund is now empty. Where's my other guy? Who's down? Oh, there he is.
The Empire!
You come over here. Okay. So far, so good. We're recruiting a little army over here just in case. I mean, we should be fine. We get Occupied Skaven Blight level 9. Bosh. And then we can get New Tylos, which is going to give us some nice little bonuses there. Some nice little bonuses. Now, actually, let's have a look. What does that do? In adjacent provinces. That's going to be really nice because Mornington Crescent also has a 50% bonus. And that's currently making... yeah, 10k. So does that mean we're going to then make an additional 2,500 from just having that building? Because if so, it's just really nice. That's just really nice. What do we got? I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. Not going to do that. Basically, I've got enough. Look, I've got 99 problems, and they're all green and angry and throwing axes at me.
You honor me.
Okay, we've got defense. Well, we're getting defenses. We've got the pottery maker there.
What is your wish?
You to stay right there. You're not moving. You live there now. Enjoy. Hello. Says Pyrrhic Victory. They do have the Hammer of Gork, which is less than ideal. Our dragon is badly wounded. Do they have any? They don't really have any. Okay, they've got 1 unit of Night Goblin Archers, and that's it. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. Old Nash's army doesn't replenish very quickly, does it? That Dragon Lord's been horribly wounded for quite a while. Got the Birdmen. They are flanking around, going to try and take out the Hammer of Gork. when it arrives. And Night Goblin Squig Hoppers, reasonable charge bonus, which means we're going to stop them by hitting them with a flying unit. It's a little strategy you can use. Basically, if you hit them with a flying unit like that, they don't get their charge bonus off, and then you can charge them in turn, because they'll be busy dealing with a flying unit. So in come the Prince's Own, smashing into the back of those Squig Hoppers, and the Squig Hoppers are going to get absolutely wrecked. Meanwhile, we've created a little front line here, backed up by our garrison forces. We do have some Orc Biggins advancing, but straight towards our handguns. So going to slow him down with Mystifying Miasma. Oh, that's a bit close. That's a bit close. Oof. That was lucky. Okay, looks like handguns are fine. Doing a little return fire over there. Our units that Nashnag summons currently fighting a bunch of, I don't know, Biggins and Squigs. It's a bit of a waste of them, but that's fine. That'll be alright. The rest of the enemy army is advancing. Obviously, we're getting the cavalry in first, which is actually fine by me. The enemy general, Goblin Great Shaman. In comes the Dragon Lord again, trying to deal with both the enemy general and the Colossal Squig. The Colossal Squig, though, is just rampaging through that Republican Guard. We're going to send our handgunners to take it out while the dragon eats the Goblin Great Shaman. Got cavalry trying to flank around, and what's left of our undead units being slowly taken out. That's fine. They've slowed down the enemy advance. Forest Goblin War Boss charging in. Getting into our handgunners, but Nashnag's right there. Give him a little kick in the face. Like, get out of it, you dick. Go on. And there's Crispy Cola too. That Colossal Squig has been taken down. And we've kind of got a little flanking position here. We can get our handguns round. Ow. On our right flank, we have Savage Orc Boar Boys being driven off by the Knights of the Starry Shield, but we're not going to let them get away, basically. We're going to keep them, because they are shock cavalry, right? If they don't have the shock, they're not very good. So what we're going to do is we're just going to send a couple of units of our garrison to keep harassing them, backed up by the Knights of the Starry Shield, and they won't be able to basically get any charge bonus off us. They will struggle to do that. The Goblin Great Shaman is still alive somehow. Currently just charging around. He's got 65 kills. 65 fucking kills, guys. Someone stab him. He's not that good. Sending the Dragon Lord down to render some assistance. Those handguns doing fantastic work. Here comes the main body, and here's the problem, because this is a lot of Black Orcs being led by a giant. We also have some Orc Boar Boys coming back from the fight. I haven't noticed them. They're coming in on the flank. Gonna get a rear charge. Ow, 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 ow. However, the battle will quickly turn against them. All handguns are going to focus fire on the giant to bring it down before it can get into melee combat. Give us a little bit of time to take out the Black Orcs. You can see the bullets bouncing off his bolts. The Savage Orcs keep trying to get away, but we're not going to let them. They're going to have to fight us. Knights of Starry Shield taking a little bit of damage here, but you can see the Swordsman and eventually, yeah, 2 units Swordsman, and then the Dragon Lord also helping out there. So those Savage Orcs aren't going to get anything done. Going to keep the pressure up, try and bring him down. There's just one Orc Boar Boy Biggin there. He's got 29 health and he's still fighting. He was still fighting, but then he just charged into some spears and got stabbed. Good. Here come the Black Orcs. There's a lot of them.
Weapons out, lads! Time for fighting!
I mean, if you've been in a battle and you've only just started to get your weapon out, then I don't know what to tell you, really. Lots of Black Orcs throwing themselves at our right flank, or our left flank, sorry. So we're going to use some magic. Crispy Cola sending out a burning head, clipping the back of those Black Orcs, carving through them.
As long as we
It's not enough though. We need more. We need more, which means we're going to cast a Vortex into melee combat. It's very dicey. But it's going to do catastrophic damage to those Black Orcs. And the Republican Guard who are in the way. Ooh, nasty. But then straight into the other unit of Black Orcs. Doing so much damage. And causing a big old rout. Thank God for that. Crispy Cola 2, how much damage did you do? 2,500 with 2 spells. That'll do it. That'll do it. The handgun's going to pick off the Black Orcs as they retreat, but I don't want any of these guys surviving. Which means the Knights of Starry Shield have been chasing down Savage Orcs this entire battle. I'm going to have to run down as many of these Black Orcs as possible so the follow-up battle is nice and easy. Okay, that unit of Republican Guard did indeed survive. Well, I say the ones that weren't cooked inside their armour survived anyway. They were fine. I mean, neither of these are particularly problematic for me, so let them eat lots of cake. Who gives a shit? Not I. Okay. Let's kill you. And I'm fairly sure this should be fine. Okay, that was fine. That was okay. Right, 2 armies down. I'm not gonna... I don't think you can reach an attack on the same turn, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So wait, what? Army is full. So if you don't have a full army, then that's better? Is it just... hang on, what? That's just for him. I guess that could make him quite killy, actually. He could be quite a killy boy. I'd like to give you Arcane Conduits. Nothing else really I'm bothered by. I mean, maybe more ambush success chance would be quite good, but on the other hand, if I ambush... well, on the other hand, the ambush defense AI is bugged, isn't it? So maybe that's a good shout. Let's try and make him a little bit more tanky. I'm going to do something like that, I think. I'm hoping Matorka is going to be okay for a turn. I think Myrmidons is okay. I suspect they're going to attack from this direction. So, with that in mind, if I go like over here, set up an ambush, see if we can do something like that. Meanwhile, the Empire... ah, this is good. The Empire is striking into the heart of Greenskin territory. It's exactly what we wanted.
Ever vigilant.
Volkn.
Taking a bit of damage as they go, but that's fine. That's okay. Oh, God. Right, looks like they're taking out Kemmler as well, which means once they've dealt with Kemmler, all of these armies can then come south and help me out while I mean, I've been killing Greenskin stacks. So hopefully that's... oh, Crispy Color, we're going to make you immortal just in case you do die. I've got 2 skill points. In that case, Piercing Bolts of Burning? Maybe? Maybe? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. What's this do? Guiding Eye. Maybe... I mean, more Winds of Magic's not a bad thing. Ambush success, yes. Income from trade tariffs, that's a big maybe. Casualties captured post-battle, I guess that's fine. You're not going to be assassinating anyone, so there's no point you having that. I think we're going to go with that one. Let's give us some more moolah. A little bit more cash. Do we have anything here that would be good? Ring of Hotek. Increased miscast base chance? Maybe. Rubric of Dark Dimensions. I think that is a free Pit of Shades. I believe. Cavalry units. Ours are trash. Blessed Tome. Not that useful. Base missile damage is fine. Let's get this. The Emerald Collar. So, poison tax. So basically just makes you distinctly more killy. Is that so you got talent, so that's 17%. So it's going to reduce his ward save a little bit, but give him regeneration and also poison attacks. So let's go with that. I think we will do that. Okay, good. So far, so good. We've got another army there. Another army there. There's another army down here. Potentially heading for Myrmidon. In fact, what we can do is maybe do a little ambush there. We've got this army just in case they... Basically, we're just going to lure the Greenskins in. If we can lure them in, we can kill them. And if we kill their armies, then they won't have anything left to defend themselves from the Empire. I think that's okay. I don't know where the beast catchers are. I'm hoping not right next to me. Recruiting surplus, more leadership. That's fine. Right, Grimgor is raiding us down there. And I know for a fact the AI likes jumping across here. So if we lay an ambush, we may be able to catch them. Something like that. Aha! Hello. Oh, I'm not going to zog off. Not just yet, anyway. Not just yet. Let's go safeguard for you. Do you actually have anything? No. Tell you what, have a Helm of Discords, have a Hellfire Sword, have that thing, and the Potion of Speed. And income from trade tariffs, campaign line of sight. It's not the worst thing to have. More magic, untainted, ambush success chance isn't bad either. Have all of those things.
At once, sir.
Right, come here, you little shit. Gonna give you such a hiding. You've got a lot of boar boys, but it's gonna be in the underway, so enjoy trying to flank that, you dick. Brr. Oh, nasty. Talsion's already been dealing with the Goblin Rock Lobber. He sucked them off expertly. Good job, Talsion. You had it in you. What a guy. He's now flapping back to our lines. Oh, those mortars getting some lovely shots off. Got a nice little position up here on a hill. So we can rain fire down on the incoming Greenskin horde, including this Arachnarok spider, which, you know, we've seen in the previous battle just basically pushed through our lines, don't give a shit. So that's a bit problematic. This area looks open, but in fact, you can't actually, it's impassable. Don't know why, just is. So Borgio basically defending that flank there. They can't get past. Just going to move the Leopard Company back a little bit, and Borgio can go and engage the Snotling Pump Wagon. I was tempted to get him to go and attack the Arachnarok Spider, but I decided the Snotling Pump Wagon potentially more disruptive to our line. That might seem weird, but the Arachnarok Spider we can shoot from anywhere. Yep, I mean, they may have expert charge defense, but turns out it's not that effective against a giant spider. Who knew? We're continuing to hold the line. Frizzo's lost Legion. Because they took that wrong turn at Albuquerque. The centre, the Republican Guard in the centre, getting a little bit set upon as literally everything throws themselves at it for some reason. The Republican Guard still holding on the flanks. And that Ranrock Spider is going down. We do have some Orc Warboy Biggins charging into the Leopard Company on the right flank, but they're buffed up. 70 melee defense, 75 armor. Borgio is currently tanking everything with his face, because that's basically just what he does. That's his, pretty much his only skill. His only skill is to be a big face tank. And let Telsian drop spells on his head. He seems fine, though. He seems fine about it. He's okay. The cavalry now moving in and knocking out units in the rear, but the Orc Warboy Biggins still roaming around, causing us a little bit of trouble. However, missile support is there, and we also have the Lost Legion moving up to help out, stab those Orc Warboy Biggins in the flank. Good stuff. They are anti-large after all. Telsian continuing to drop the magic. They're like Paul Daniels, but like very aggressive. This Republican Guard unit is not doing very well, but I mean, it's point blank fire here. Just raining shots down on the backs of the Black Orcs. These guys aren't armor piercing though, which is kind of a problem. The missile fire, you know, it's not bad, but it's not armor piercing. The Republican Guards, there's only 13 of them left. Will that unit survive? We just don't know. But it looks like the Orcs are broken, and our cavalry can then mop up as much as possible. Okay, not too bad. I'm hoping we don't. We might. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Are we going to lose those Republican Guard? Yeah, of course we are. Which means I'm going to have to fight this one because I do not want to lose them, but I don't want that army to wander off. Oof, got clipped by a rock. I'm sure he's fine. Don't worry about it. He's going to suck off some goblins. Finish the job. There we go. Slowly getting sucked in and then off. And they're spent. Only 2 survived to sucking off, so there we go. Quite potent. Quite the vacuum. I don't think we're going to lose many. Ultrasoul seems to really want to kill stuff. Right, my little Republican Guard unit, and I'm not fighting this battle because I can't afford to lose them. It's because it's annoying to lose them. That's the only reason. I don't care about them. It's just an inconvenience that I don't want to have to deal with. It's less of an inconvenience to fight this battle than it is to have to go and find somewhere to recruit the bastards again. Now, there's not many left, and so as each unit moves into range of our crossbows, they're going to have a terrible time. Yep, that's not great. They are retreating, and over on this flank we've got the Pizzazzo's Lost Legion detachment. These guys spawn each battle, so therefore what happens to them I don't care. Then we countercharge. So far so good. We've got another unit coming around the flank. Again, not super worried about that. We'll deal with that when it comes to it. Any unit trying to charge up the centre is going to have a face full of crossbow bolts. Or mortar shells. You know, whatever they like, really. Okay, so that seems to be fine. And then in the trees, Borgio has found these units that were trying to flank around, engaged them, and now we are charging more units, including the badly wounded Republican Guard, in to finish them off. And they're now trying to retreat and being brutally torn to pieces. And there goes the army losses. of course, because its army's already treated once. They're dead. Okay, well they can keep throwing them at us and we can keep splatting them.
Let us move. How should we proceed?
At least that is the plan.
Yes, my lord.
So let's... Right, what can you do? I kind of want to go with the replenishment, but we've now got the Healy person. I'm gonna give you more melee defense. 69, nice. You never know, it may keep you fucking alive. Do we... Right, is there a... What do we want for Borgio to trick him out? An enchanted item. Do we have an enchanted item? Duke Who's look-alike? Don't know who that is. Ideally, something which is going to give you... Okay, let's look at the expensive ones. That would keep you alive a little bit longer. Armor piercing damage, I'm not... Chest of sustenance, how much is your army? I mean, that would save us some cash. Not a huge amount, but it would be something. But... Discourage... I think... I think this is probably going to be the best thing. Mind you, 16% ward save. Let's get that. The Amulet of Parstar. Oh, is that a talisman? Fuck, it is. Okay, in that case, Nashnag. You can have that. Did it not have the... Oh yeah, the little circly things are the enchanted items, aren't they? So he could have the Vambrace of the Sun, which is probably what we should give him next. We'll grab those, it's fine. It's fine. Right, we know we're being raided by Grimgor down here, and there's another army over there. But the Empire is advancing. In fact, they're advancing into the mountains. Over here, they've knocked out Grimgor's territory, so that's quite good. You're now strength rank 9. You've only got 28 settlements, which is better than the 40-odd that you had previously, so that's good. That's good, isn't it? I mean, it's something. We'd have to deal with Malice one day. Is Malice at war with Grimgor? No, they have treaties. They have treaties. Okay. That's fine. Let's give you Blade Shield, because you just want to be a tanky little boy. I think, anyway. You. Who are you? Oh, you're that guy. I'm going to make you tanky, because then we can sort of, like, use our missile units around that.
I will marshal the men.
That's my thinking. Also, once it's... So, 4 turns, and then we can get new Tylos. That should hopefully give us a nice big boost to cash.
How should we proceed?
Well, indeed, that is the question, isn't it? I need vision over here, because I want to see if Grimgor's the only army. I want to see if they're recruiting more in... No? Okay, so it looks like we've got 2 armies incoming. One heading towards Belladonna. And potentially one heading towards Matorka. If we move you over here... God, you are replenishing so fucking slowly. Like, it's painfully slow. Savage giants. Are they worse? They look worse. They also have physical resistance, so that's fun. That's a lot of fun. Holy fuck, 100 weapon strength? Jesus Christ. I think that's a war crime. Grimgor, are you doing a war crime? Stop doing war crimes, Grimgor. It's not on. What's this? Hint. Oh, movement is not. Don't like less movement. I'm going to take a Chaos Corruption, I think. Rufio's back. Fucking Rufio, what a guy. And got an Architect. I think Rufio may go in this army now.
Your orders.
You know what? I think
Move.
Borgio's probably got enough.
Yes, General.
He's probably got enough replenishment by himself. Also, hello.
Welcome to my court.
It's very nice. Okay, we'll move you up here just to check if there's any more armies. Don't think there is. Nope, think we are fine. Oh, look at this. The Empire's massing. They're massing and the Border Prince is ready for an attack. This is very exciting. So we're going to move Nashnag over here to help us with this.
Look on me and despair.
Oh, trust me, I do, but not for the reasons you think. And then we'll give you a Pegasus.
Sir. At once, sir.
Can we just bop you? I'll just bop you. I've fought a lot of Greenskins recently.
King of the Ghouls.
Your orders.
So I think we're fairly safe for the moment.
The Emperor commands.
Feels like we've got a bit of breathing room. We've knocked out those armies. We've got that. We've got defences. What more could we get? Oh, can we get a Taylor thing, can we? Let's get a Taylor thing. It's a little Grimgor army there, but Talakwa's also... Is it Talakwa? Tic-Tac-Toe. It's Tic-Tac-Toe. Tic-Tac-Toe is also invading, so that's good. Oh, this is chaos. Interesting. Don't know what's going on. Who are you at war with, Grimgor?
I'll hear what you say.
You are at war with warriors. Is there a warrior of chaos army wandering around down here? I mean, they're not dead. So maybe. Interesting. Bit weird, but interesting.
When do we fight? Do we have to talk to them, Nestra?
It is but a moment of your time.
Yeah, it's fine. Is there anyone else who likes us? Anyone who likes us we don't have a military alliance with. We don't have a military alliance with you.
Do you bring before the scouts of the Empire?
But you don't want one. Yes. What about you? Nordland.
Come then. Only Sigma's god, Ulrich.
No, no.
Alright. Don't have to be so adverse to it.
You know who I am.
Leonesi.
The lady grants you safe passage in these lands.
You are allied with a whole bunch of people that we
Very
like.
well.
So let us do that. In fact, let's have a military alliance.
If needs must.
Let's do that. Anyone else? Anyone else for anyone else? Likes the flame. Carrick Norn.
Honor to your ancestors.
You are okay. We'll get an non-aggression pact with you. You are allied with those guys. I'm going to hold off doing anything else with
Protector
you.
of the realm.
Paravon.
The lady grants you safe passage in these lands.
Again, I want to be a little bit cautious just in case, but we can get non-aggression packs. You are friends with pretty much everyone we like. So, let's do that. It's a do like us, but they're currently at war with... Oh no, they're not currently at war with Marcus, which makes that even worse because they're probably going to attack each other fairly soon. So that's going to be fun. But I'm going to be honest, looks like Marcus is mopping up. He's doing rather well for himself, isn't he? Looks like it's the Blue Vipers are getting wiped out. Getting crushed from both sides. The Empire is advancing into Grimgor's territory, which is exactly what we wanted. Spear of Merimedia? Sure. Sure, why not? Say, I might put you in this army.
Your will?
Because you just replenish, like, achingly slow. Let's get rid of... You do slightly more damage, and you've got more range. So, you can go...
Direct me. Shield of faith.
From the tomb.
That's better.
How should we proceed? Sir? Yes, General.
I mean, that's still a reasonable replenishment rate, whereas this guy was just... It's going to take him fucking ages.
Direct me.
Okay, is Grimgor going to cross across to the Border Princes? Is he going to jump? I reckon he's going to jump. He's going to do a big old jump. He's going to land right next to Belladonna. Belladonna's going to give him the old 1-2. Clan Mange. Okay, that's not a problem. Don't know where those guys are. I'm assuming they must be in Nagron somewhere. In which case, that's fine, because the High Elves can get more territory, and then eventually they can turn up and help us with Grimgor. I hope.
Greetings, stranger.
Hello. I don't see a problem with that necessarily. Okay. Because I'm a little bit nervous about Sylvania, because if they, the brightest hour, seeing the divided state of the Empire, 4 powerful Strigoi started a new. Oh, brilliant! It's Solons, which is down here, isn't it? Okay, okay. Wait, do we control all of this stuff now? So tick. So we literally just. What do we have to do for Hearths then? Destroy the Knights of Origo, Khemri, the Dreadfleet. I mean, that's not even that much harder, to be honest. Okay, so we've got the territory we need. We just need to kill Grimgor's Boys. And, of course, get the money. But that's easy, because, you know, I can just fire everyone and then make the money. So, you know, hail capitalism, I guess. So... No, but it is quite debilitating, isn't it? Oh, this is great. Although they're not going for Kazakarak, but they are moving. It looks like they're moving on Barak Var. And I want them to go for Kazakarak. If they can take that, I reckon that's going to be a big loss for them.
Brave Sigma.
So, can you go after that one?
I serve Sigma.
Let's do that one, maybe. Okay, it looks like Grimgor went back to try and chase Tic-Tac-Toe around, which is fine by me. Tic-Tac-Toe's actually got a couple of armies in the area who are moving up to engage. And we also have several armies from the Empire, so that's quite nice. Looks like the Empire has... And it does look like some Strigoi vampires have popped up in Solent, which will be around here. And that could be a bit of a problem. But if the Empire's at war with them, they should be able to wipe them out fairly convincingly, I think. Now, the poll for next time is going to be... Should we... Right, 3 options here. Do we move our armies... No, do we stay here? Do we stay in the Western Border Princes and protect from any Greenskin attack? Do we move maybe Borgio up to try and help out the Empire to sort of like get them on the move a little bit more in Solent and knock out the Strigoi vampires? Do we move our armies over to Kazakarak to maybe try and take that from the Greenskins? Or do we push again into the Badlands and see if we can harass Grimgor now that he's obviously got a lot of issues to deal with? Because obviously he's running around trying to deal with Tic-Tac-Toe. Tic-Tac-Toe's in the south here. We could go grab Grunty Mingle and Stone Mine Tower again just to sort of like put 2 fingers up to him. So that's going to be the poll for next time. So thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next episode.